Spring break is looking very different for students at SDSU. Ben will explain the situation in our lead report.
Less room in the ICU is leading to a new statewide ordinance. More information to come.
And fans of the rapper Drake are scrambling to buy candles. Find out why in entertainment.
And strong Santa Ana winds continue to impact our area, with many residents without power. Jesus will let us know how long these conditions will last.
Newscene starts now. Hi, I'm Susana Serrano. Welcome to this edition of Newscene.
And I'm Devon Doane. We continue to work remotely to bring you the most up-to-date news.
We start tonight with a look at COVID-19's continued effect on San Diego County. This week, San Diego is seeing the highest daily case count since the pandemic started. As of last night, 86,000 COVID cases have been reported. The county saw 5 more deaths yesterday, bringing the total death toll to 1,040. Due to the surge in COVID cases, there's less than 20% of ICU beds available here. Rady's Children's Hospital announced that it will be the storage site for COVID-19 vaccines in San Diego while we wait for FDA approval. The facility has the ultra-low temperature freezers needed, and San Diego still remains in the purple tier.
And Governor Newsom on Thursday issued another strict stay-at-home order for the state. With COVID cases spiraling upwards and ICUs filling to capacity, the governor ordered closures similar to what we saw back in March. This includes closure of nail and hair salons, gyms, dining at restaurants, and a ban on non-essential travel. Newsom has split the state into 5 regions and is basing the ability of regions to move out of the stay-at-home order on their ICU capacity. The governor reminded Californians to not give up.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. We are a few months away from truly seeing real progress with the vaccine, real distribution, real accessibility, real availability. We do not anticipate having to do this once again, but we really all need to step up.
The UK has given emergency approval to the Pfizer vaccine. They are the first Western country to give emergency approval to one of the many COVID vaccines. An initial batch of 800,000 will arrive in the coming days. Citizens are expected to receive 2 shots 21 days apart from each other.
And in local vaccine news, Governor Newsom is saying sooner rather than later. Pfizer's vaccine has proven 95% effective in preventing COVID-19, and the governor has told us to expect it soon.
We are anticipating 327,000 doses of the vaccine from Pfizer to come in the next few weeks.
The governor stated that the first phase would be prioritized for healthcare workers. A plan for how the doses will be distributed is not confirmed, but is expected in the next coming week.
Spring break at SDSU is canceled. Ben, tell us what's going on.
That's right, Susana. San Diego State University has made the decision to cancel its 2021 spring break. The traditional 9-day break has been shelved. Instead, 4 rest days will be scattered throughout the semester. There will be no class, no meetings, and no assignments due on these additional days. The vote was made on Tuesday, with the University Senate ruling 44 to 28. 7 more senators withheld their votes. University officials are concerned that students traveling or partying during spring break would further spread COVID-19. But the students are not happy. Students have protested on campus and even created a change.org petition to demanding a reversal of the decision. SDSU student Joshua Jensen says he doubts the effectiveness of the choice.
I feel that community health should take precedence over mental health. However, I must also say that the decision to discontinue spring break in favor of these 4 break days do not entirely deliver on their premise.
San Diego Public Health Officer Wilma Wooten called the decision a proactive approach to protecting the community. So far, SDSU has seen over 1,600 reported cases of COVID-19 since the start of the semester. This is the most in the state. Whether or not other colleges and universities follow suit will be determined in the coming weeks. And you can bet college students all over are watching out for that. We will too. For now, back to you, Devon.
President-elect Joe Biden will have an all-female communications team. And 4 of the 7 are women of color. This reflects the campaign's commitment to diverse perspectives and messaging. It's the first time the entire senior White House communications team will be entirely female. It also reflects the reality that women powered Biden's victory through activism and political donations.
And pigs can't fly. Thanks to the new federal guidelines, the U.S. Department of Transportation is cracking down on emotional support animals on planes. The new rule says airlines are no longer required to recognize emotional support animals as service animals. Instead, they can be treated as pets and come with a cost to fly. Even service animals will get more scrutiny with the new standards for the work they do. The exact date for enforcing the new guidelines has not yet been determined.
And the San Diego Convention Center was set to close down its COVID homeless facility, but Mayor-elect Todd Gloria has vowed otherwise. Operation Shelter to Home, which began back in April, has been the city's largest homeless shelter during the pandemic. The initiative's funding has been extended several times this year, and with cases on the rise again, it seems another extension is more than likely. The convention center has been regarded as key in protecting the city's homeless population from COVID-19.
And EDD has extended unemployment benefits for 13 more weeks. The 13-week extension is part of the pandemic emergency unemployment compensation. People who are within their benefit year will be automatically enrolled, and for those whose benefit year has expired, EDD will notify them to file a new claim. PEUC is set to expire at the end of this year. For more information, contact edd.ca.gov.
With Christmas soon approaching, the NBA has released its holiday game schedule. It all starts at 9 in the morning, and games will continue all the way till nightfall. The defending champion, Los Angeles Lakers, will take on the Dallas Mavericks in primetime. That comes after Steph Curry and the Warriors face the back-to-back league MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and his Milwaukee Bucks.
And this week, we saw 2 Hollywood stars join the LGBT community. Zach, can you tell us about them?
Thanks, Susana. We start off with a big announcement from the star of the movie Juno. Elliot Page announced on Tuesday that he's transgender through his social media accounts. The letter posted on his Twitter and Instagram states his pronouns are he and they. Page also drew awareness to the struggles and violence that trans people face. Page's spouse, Emma Portner, and many others took to the social media post to congratulate Page for his courage to make this announcement. Elliot joins other transgender celebrities like Caitlyn Jenner, Laverne Cox, and Chaz Bono in the fight to make Hollywood a more inclusive place for everyone. But Elliot Page isn't the only Hollywood star to make a big announcement this week. Real Housewives of Orange County star Bronwyn Wyndham Burke shared photos of her new girlfriend with her fans on Instagram. This comes after an interview with GLAAD on Wednesday, where the actress came out as gay. She's currently married to her husband Sean Burke, but they aren't getting a divorce. The pair currently have 7 children between them and plan to continue to raise them together. It really is heartwarming to see these stars reveal their true selves and become inspirations for the LGBT community. And as the year is drawing to a close, that means it's the season for Spotify Wrapped. If you're on social media, you've probably been seeing a lot of lists this week. A 2020 music roundup is now live for users of the music streaming platform Spotify. The app tracks what songs, artists, and genres users are listening to and makes a custom playlist with all your favorite songs and a slide to tell you about your favorite music habits from this year. But if you have Apple Music instead, you don't have to worry about missing out on the fun. Apple has Replay, which also tracks your streams and puts together your greatest hits of 2020. So get on over to your Instagram and show all your friends your great music taste. And good news for Drake fans, you can now make your house smell just like the Grammy-winning star. Drake's newest side hustle is a line of premium candles. 5 candles are being released, and one of them is designed to smell just like Drake. Carby Musk gives off a smooth and musky smell, and it's based on Drake's everyday fragrance. The candles were released early on Revolve and sold out quickly, but fans of Champagne Poppy can still grab their candle from the Better World Fragrance House website on a later date. And that's your latest in entertainment. Back to you, Devon.
From the world of entertainment, we switch over to weather. Gusty winds, low humidity, and dry conditions are elevating fire danger in our county, and Jesus has the latest.
Thank you, and happy Friday to you and to everyone watching. As you mentioned, we do have strong winds, dry conditions, and also high surf. Let's dive right into our weather headlines because we do have strong Santa Ana winds, low relative humidity, and dangerous rip currents. If you are a surfer, I suggest you be very careful out there. Those rip currents are dangerous today. And with that, let's start with our current temperatures, where here in San Diego, temperature is at 72 degrees with plenty of sunshine. With high surf, we can expect sets from 4 to 7 feet, possible 8 feet at times as well. So great surfing conditions out there. For the inland, 76 degrees, and for our mountains in the mid 50s. However, the difference is that we do have a red flag warning expiring at 10 p.m. on Saturday. Expect winds from 30 to 40 miles per hour, at times gusting at 70 miles per hour. If you have a high profile vehicle, be very careful, and conditions will continue to be dry. So any fire that sparks up will spread rapidly. Forecast, we can see a cold front to the eastern side of the country, creating some rain for the lower part of the southern part of the United States, and snow for the northeast. For the west coast, we have a series of high pressure. The high pressure located towards the Four Corner region of the United States is the one creating the Santa Ana winds in our area, and those are warmer temperatures. Our temperatures for tonight, they will be in the 40s, so you can crack slightly open that window, let the cool breeze in, and that way you save money in your electric bill. Now for the inland and for our mountain communities, temperatures will be in the 30s, and as we push to the desert, temperatures will also be in the 30s as well. Here's our extended forecast, where temperatures will be in the upper 60s for Saturday with an abundance of sunshine. For Monday, lower 70s, and then it will warm up as we go into our midweek and we get to see another Santa Ana wind event. That's all with weather. Back to you.
And finally, are you looking for a new job? You could work for the Queen. The British royal family is looking for a personal assistant at Buckingham Palace. They would work directly with Queen Elizabeth. The gig would start in January, and the pay is advertised as just under $50,000 a year for 2 years of work. But before you start prepping that resume, there's the catch. Isn't there always? The royal family said they are only looking for people with experience.
I'll have to check out my experience in royal families. That's all we have for tonight. You can tune into Newscene for a new show every Friday. Find it all on sdcitytimes.com, and remember to follow us on SD City Newscene on Twitter and on Instagram. Good night.
Good night.